Happy anniversary, George Lessons. We are so grateful of your 40 years of service in our community.
Wow, thank you, Mayor Bliss. It's an honor to be a West Michigan native and to be in the Grand Rapids area for the 40 plus years I've been around. Well, let's take a look at what's ahead for the, let's see, next 40 hours. How's that? 13 weather ball is red. Even warmer weather ahead. You'll think spring is back with us here tomorrow as we get close to 60. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We forecast 46 today and it made 46 with that filtered sunshine. Love a bullseye, especially when we've had 3 out of the past 5 Wednesdays with bullseyes. 14 days in a row we've been within 3 degrees. That 46 actually is exactly average, although it does go in the column of cooler than normal readings. But we're going to warm things up here nicely tomorrow. We'll be into the upper 50s with a lot of wind around. It's going to be a breezy night and windy day tomorrow. Wind gusts will be over 40 miles an hour. At least there's no precipitation like over the weekend. We've just got some mid and high clouds that are going to be sticking with us for the next several days. Because it's coming in off the North Pacific, bringing in that warmer air, but it's also bringing in just a little bit of moisture way up at the upper levels. The winds are going to continue to howl, even though the upper level winds are coming from the west, bringing those clouds in. The surface winds are coming up from the south. That's what we call wind shear. And you notice there's just a mixture of clouds and sunshine, and overnight we'll just see partly to mostly cloudy conditions. The real big news is that the winds are going to shift from the south later on Friday back to the north over the weekend, and that's going to cool us off. You notice the winds coming around to the north there later on, but the winds will be gusting to around 30, perhaps as high as 40 miles an hour overnight at the lakeshore, and they'll continue to gust over 40 along the lakeshore during the day tomorrow before the winds finally come down. That cold front will go through, the winds will shift around to the north, and after a warm day on Friday, we're going to cool off only into the 40s on Saturday. 60 here in Grand Rapids, just a few degrees cooler along the lakeshore. Record highs, though, are in the low and mid 70s. None of that early November weather. Winds turn around more to the west and northwest then on Friday. We'll cool off into the low and mid 50s, and then we'll drop into the mid and upper 40s during the day on Saturday. Forecast for tomorrow, that lakeshore flood advisory in effect until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but nonetheless highs in the mid to upper 50s with those south winds 25 to 35 gusting to 40. Up north you'll be in the mid 50s. It'll be windy, not quite as windy as at the lakeshore, but gusts to 40. Grand Rapids southward we'll get close to 60 with those gusts to 35 to 40. 13 on your side forecast. We'll cool off into the 40s over the weekend. We're pushing the rain even later now, probably not until very late Saturday night. But on Sunday, there might be some rain and snow now mixed in. We'll update that as we get closer. Next week, we had to put some rain in the forecast for Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night. And right now, Thanksgiving looks dry but cooler than yesterday. Highs will be in the low and mid 40s.